right now. You got it on
Tino Cucino.
Tino Cucino Radio.
I guess I just really get excited to listen to it.
Let's get it in. New day, new show.
Wow.
What's up, man? Serina, how you feeling?
Wonderful.
Nicasio?
I'm feeling good.
Matt?
Great.
All right, y'all, this is Tino Cucino, and I'm ready. We kick it off with listener therapy. It's us trying to help you with whatever you got going on in your life. Today, no different. Jesse reached out because he thinks his wife is starting to get bored with their marriage.
I can see that.
You don't even know them. We'll read the DM next to kind of get some context and try and help out. Listener therapy is kicking off. Tino Cucino Radio. Don't move. Controlling or courteous? I'm very curious to see what your take on this is. It's time for listener therapy on Tino Cucino Radio. Our listener Amanda reached out because her new fiance wants her to cut off all of her male friends.
Dang.
Apparently there's some reasoning though, so let's have Serina read the DM and then we can break it all down. It's Tino Cucino Radio. Go ahead.
I just got engaged last week and I should be on cloud 9, but my fiance just hit me with something that feels like a major red flag. He told me I need to cut off all my guy friends, not just keep some distance. No, he said cut them off completely. His exact words were, I tolerated it while we were dating, but now that we're getting married, it's disrespectful. He doesn't believe men and women can be just friends. He thinks every guy is waiting for a moment to sleep with me. But I've known some of these guys way before I met him. They've been there through real life stuff, not just partying or surface level things. I get wanting boundaries, but this feels controlling. Am I wrong for pushing back, or is this one of those early signs I shouldn't ignore?
She's not the one.
Nicasio has a saying that he needs to put on t-shirts. I mean, every time he says it, you know, the bat signal goes up. People go crazy. What is that saying?
A shoulder to cry on is a to ride on.
Okay. Ladies, listen, I don't understand it. When we tell you that we know because we're guys, that 9 times out of 10, most guy friends that you have, if you presented it to them, the opportunity, they would take it to sleep with you. I'm sorry it sounds that way, and I know you want to be like, they're not all that way. Not all of them. I can't control the biology. I can't control the wiring. Don't blame me. I'm just telling you, they might not ever act on it. They might not. That is true. But if you gave them the opportunity, would they do it? Maybe. Now, is this little controlling? Yes, you can have friends of the opposite sex. But I'm just saying, man, like, don't be naive and think that they wouldn't try if you asked them. That's my only thing.
I think that this is a red flag, especially because he's like, I tolerated it. So I'm just thinking, like, as they continue this relationship, there's going to be things like, oh no, I tolerated that too. So you can't do that. And it's going to be all these different things that now he's trying to control. And I get that there's boundaries because I've said before, like, I have male friends. Now, I'm not going out and texting them every day. I'm not hanging out with them every day. But if I were to run into them at Target, I'm going to say hi because I grew up with these people. So I think to say like, oh, you can't have any male friends or any female friends is crazy.
Question though, do people even understand what friends means anymore? Like you say, if you saw them out, you would say hi. Does that really mean they're your friend anymore? They might have been your friend at one point, but if you're not really seeing them,
I have one friend who I've known since like the 7th grade, and my husband. We don't like text every day, but like if it's my birthday or something, he's like, "Oh, happy birthday!" I just saw that just saw that he's having a baby, so I texted him like, "Oh, congratulations!" and stuff like that. And him and my husband follow each other on Instagram. Like it's not, but we're not hanging out.
But the Instagram thing, that's a whole nother story. Yes. You follow some of your current partner's exes
from like 20 years ago, you guys.
Let's talk to Matt. Matt's been on vacation. I'm glad to have you back, Matt.
Thanks.
What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, trust is everything in a relationship. You got to get with someone you trust, and it sounds like this guy doesn't really trust her. So, like, I mean, I know they're already engaged, but I'd leave his ass.
All right, listen.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Let's take it to the phones. Let's get some perspective. It is listener therapy on Tino Cucino Radio. Don't move. All right, y'all, listener therapy is going down right now on Tino Cucino Radio. Basically, we help you out with, a little perspective on whatever you got going on in your life. If you ever have a situation, just send us a DM at Tino Cucino on Instagram, and we'll share it on the air, trying to help you out. Today, Amanda feeling some type of way because her fiance wants her to cut off all of her male friends. He basically said, listen, I put up with it while we were dating, but we're getting married now. There's a level of respect you need to have towards your husband, and that respect would be to cut off any male interactions.
Hey.
Dang.
Let's talk to Aqua. What's it sound like to you?
He wildin'. I would definitely not get rid of my guy friend.
Wow.
So you can't even see it all from his perspective that it could be disrespectful.
No, because if they were your friends before you guys got together, they're going to be your friends after.
But I feel like girls also get jealous when guys have girlfriends. Like if they want to go, like there's no way Serena would be cool with her husband going to hang out with one of his girlfriends to watch some like basketball game.
Oh, dang.
I think it depends on the situation.
Yeah, I feel like you can still have friends. I mean, as long as you're not going to have lunch with them every single day while I'm at home, then I'd be like, okay.
I had a girl best friend from all the way from high school to my college days. And once I had my kid, I was in the same situation. Once I had a kid with my child's father, we kind of weren't as close as we were, and now I regret it. So I say don't do it.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from work right now.
Oh, damn. Get to work.
It's like I'm
I
trying.
had to come back to the car.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
Celebrity gossip, baby. That chisme. We're going to talk to La Chismosa herself, Serena, next. What is everyone, talking about today?
Oh, man, there might be some trouble in paradise for Cardi and Stefan Diggs.
Damn it.
Already.
no.
I just want her to find love.
Me too.
What if Cardi went to Love Island? You imagine?
Oh, gosh.
I'd watch that.
I'd
We'll
watch
talk
it then.
all about it next. Is Cardi B already going through some relationship drama with Stefan Diggs? I don't know,
Cardi.
man. Let's talk about it. Celebrity gossip, that chisme. It is tea time on Tino Cochino Radio. What up, Serena?
So Cardi B and Stefan Diggs have been all over each other's social medias, but Cardi just deleted him from all of her Instagram photos. So there's not one photo of him. And then she posted a cryptic message that said, "So tired." I'm like, oh, my
Damn.
poor girl.
Oh, she's a problem.
Damn.
I don't know, but
She's the problem.
Can you jump in a relationship with somebody when you have a song out talking about I'm outside?
That's true.
Can you really be outside if you're with somebody inside?
What's
You
wrong
know-
with being outside?
If you're outside, man, it's a term basically meaning it's time to hook up.
Yeah.
I
Wow,
mean,
wow.
I just thought.
he's been outside too with all his pictures of the girls on
pink
the
coat
yacht.
She was on the boat too. Apparently, though, she was on that
Oh,
boat
yeah.
too. So that could
But
have
she
been
wasn't outside. She was like inside the boat.
So but that's like she made a song called Outside. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I don't know, man. Nicasio, thoughts?
My girl was telling me the other day that he had mentioned that her BBL stunk. It stunk so bad, and that she was crying and all this. I was like, oh my god! And
Who
Where
said
did he
that?
say
my
that?
girl she said there was she seen something where he was saying that he couldn't stand the smell
How
of
would
her
a BBL stink?
Well, no, I actually just saw something
I did
on
too.
New York Post where they said there's like a BBL smell.
It smells.
Yes.
Like a stench
yes.
that comes out.
uh-huh.
I wonder, like, what is it? Like, from what they inject?
I think it said something with the fats. If they do something, if they put too much fat in it, there's like a scent to it.
Oh, my God.
Matt, let me smell
Yes.
yours.
Come here.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
75% of women prefer this when it comes to a man. What do you think it is, Serena?
A sense of humor.
Oh, that's good. Nicasio, you like this?
Oh my god.
Look, we'll share it with you next. Okay, do we agree or disagree? 75% of women prefer a dad bod, according to a new study.
Yes.
I feel like we've heard this numerous times. It continues to be a thing, and I feel
Yeah.
like whoever keeps writing these stories for sure have
Has a
dad
dad
bods.
bod. But I did not write this story.
I mean, I never said it was you, so I don't know. I don't know where your insecurity came from. Let's talk to Serena. Break it down for me. What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, I agree. I don't like a guy that's all super bulky. I
Like
don't
ripped
know.
up.
Yeah, like it just looks, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not there. Like, where I'm like,
You
dang,
get
I don't
jealous?
want you. Not jealous, but I don't know. It just seems kind of boring to me, if that makes sense.
I have a real question for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Be honest.
Okay.
So Serena's been into these smut books lately. And
Yes.
she's got
So bad.
I know. I mean, it's porn, basically.
Yes.
And who
It is
says
not
smut?
porn because it is, there's parts of the book that have it, but the majority is just the love story. Right now, the
Same
book that
it's a
I'm
be
reading.
build-up.
said for a porn that has a story.
Yeah, this
But I think
The
for
milkman
porn,
shows up to deliver food
Those
for
are
the
the
kids.
best.
Stepbrother
for
comes home from
porn, You're
college.
Oh my
going there
God.
for a reason. This is more of a love story that has some little sprinkle of sex in it.
Okay, so let's focus on it.
Okay.
Let's focus on the guy in your book. When
Okay.
you picture him and when all the women picture him, does he have muscles or does he have a dad
Okay.
bod? And do not lie to me.
He does have muscles. So hang on, let me
So the
finish.
guy you're
But let me
fantasizing about has
finish.
muscles, none
Let
is
me
that bod.
finish.
She's the one to fantasize
But
about her husband.
When I go to TikTok and I see the AI versions, they make him way too muscular for me. So I'm picturing muscles, but not this like huge
I've seen the guy
meathead.
that she talks about, and he's shredded. Like they're like 0% body fat type thing.
Why were you looking him up?
Well, she showed me.
So in a fantasy world, you do prefer the muscle over the dad
No,
bod.
well, it's because this is how they write the book. They put details. So there's details of this person having back muscles. And
So if that was what you had in your real life, no disrespect to your husband, I'm just saying, if that was what you had, maybe you would like it. Maybe just you don't have it, and so you're like,
That's why you crave the books.
no, but I mean, I would like it, but I'm saying I wouldn't want him to be like overly muscular.
But your reasoning is kind of like whack because you don't want him, like, you want him to have a dad bod to match your mom bod.
Also,
my
but hang
God.
on, how come mom bods aren't celebrated like dad bods are?
I
We're
love
the
them.
ones
I
that
love
have
them.
the baby.
I truly believe that guys like a woman like with a quote unquote mom bod. I don't think I've never met a guy friend. I mean, I'm sure the guys that work out like that, but I've never met a guy friend that's like, yo, man, I hope she has a 6-pack, bro. I've never.
But also, I feel like I always hear people like, oh gosh, like she gained so much weight after having a baby, or dang, like she still hasn't lost the baby fat. Like I feel like I hear that so much.
From men?
In general,
But we
men
like,
and women.
We like that little fat from the baby fat.
Well, good, you should.
So then what are we arguing about? I don't remember.
Serena, dad bod.
The world that we're in is kind of wild now. The movie Rush Hour, we all know it. I mean, it's a iconic film, I
Yes.
think.
Oh,
Jackie
yeah.
Chan, Chris Tucker.
All three.
There is now a content warning that plays before the movie on USA.
That's crazy.
Oh, I know what it
That's
is.
Crazy.
Let's talk more about this next. Gen Z, dog. I'm just, you know, bro. Y'all gotta stop. Everyone's so. Man. Listen, I'm aware that there are certain things that shouldn't be said about certain people, but also there's a thing called humor and comedy. And even aside from that, if you don't like something, it's this easy. Change it.
Yeah.
If you're somewhere and you don't like it, you don't have to be there. You can leave. You have the freedom to do whatever you want. And I guess you do have the freedom to complain too, but y'all just do so much of it that it's annoying. It's Tino Cochino Radio. They now have a warning in front of the movie Rush Hour when they play it on the USA Network. And this is what it says. I swear to God. We all love our 90 buddy comedies, but this movie was created in a different time. FYI, certain depictions, language, and humor may seem outdated and, at times, very offensive.
They
Watch the
have
movie, man. Just
Dude.
watch it. And if you don't like it, change it. And specifically, the line that everyone keeps saying is when Jackie Chan, when Chris Tucker tells Jackie Chan, do you understand what's
I
coming
knew
out of my
that's what it
mouth?
was, yeah.
And so that part specifically, Gen Z
That's
is like,
funny.
oh, I can't do it.
also, I can't remember exactly what it says, but there's one in front of Aladdin too, the Disney
Aladdin?
cartoon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
would Aladdin do?
Because it's all white people playing the characters. And so they're saying that they're, I guess, mocking like the culture
Cultural
heritage.
appropriation.
Oh my
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's give it. At least the movies are still there.
I mean, the movies are great.
Yeah.
They're
They
classics.
didn't ban
But
the
I'm
movies.
just,
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Like, what do you think? Like, is it, I guess, not appropriate? What's the word? Is it progressive that they're taking a stance to let this be known, or are people just being overly sensitive? Serena.
I feel like it's a little overly sensitive because I think then everything like is going to become kind of vanilla, the content. Because, okay, for Mexicans, I feel like we're always like the gangster, the thug in all the movies. Or
That's my thing. No, you're not wrong. And that's my thing, dude. You know, a great comparison that I thought of, and I'm not going to say the word because, good God, you know, I love work and I don't want someone to call it out. But in next Friday, when, you know, you have Baby Joker and he's making fun of Craig and Day and he calls him a certain word, no one complained. You know what I'm saying? And then when they call Mexicans in the movies essays and the way they depict them, nobody complained because it's just the culture, it's just the stereotypes, and people laugh at stereotypes
comedy,
because
yeah.
It's comedy,
it's
yeah.
just funny. If you don't like something, you can change it. Why do y'all want to try and stand on business, but in the most negative possible way and take? I don't want to say the fun out of everything because that sounds like I'm like justifying it, but
Yeah.
just you're overthinking everything.
And I feel like the people too that are playing the characters, like they're okay with it. Like Jackie Chan was okay with it in that sense. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like it was, he didn't, or maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he felt like, but I feel like he would have spoken up if anything. And it was a
whooped the
great
hell out of
movie.
Chris Tucker.
Yes.
I would love your thoughts on it. Shoot me a voice or a text DM. My Instagram is @TinoCochino. What's up, y'all? It's Tino Cochino. Dude, over the weekend, I had a road trip, and I'm driving, man. I'm playing some of my favorite songs, just catching a vibe. And I'm an R&B head, right? Like, I love some good R&B. And this one song came on that I remember as a kid. And you know, sometimes, like, music takes you back. And I specifically remember being in the car with my grandmother and singing this song. And I remember I looked at her and she gave me this weird look, but she never changed the station. And I've literally always wondered it. And then I just had an epiphany, like in this moment. I was like, oh my God, I was singing this in front of her. I want to play the song for you. Woo! I was 12 years old, I think. And I remember I was in my own world in a car and I'm just singing it loud. Let me lick you up and down till you say stop.
You weren't making eye contact, were you?
And I looked at my grandma like I wasn't telling her like let me lick you, but like I was just singing it. And I remember she just gave me this look like, what is he singing? She never changed it. Oh, and this is the best part right here too. This is the best part.
Oh yeah.
I wanna get freaky with you. And then the words, let me tongue you down, chick.
Oh my God.
Or like whatever. It just starts saying stuff. But it's crazy to think like the songs as a kid you don't understand it. It's just innocent. It's just you like the song for whatever reason. But it's wild. Like, can you think of an inappropriate song you sang as a kid?
So, not that I sang it, but it was when Aaliyah just dropped her song "Rock the Boat," and I remember not understanding the meaning. I remember telling my mom.
Is it not about a boat?
I was like, Mom, this song is so dumb. Like, what do you mean rock the boat? And I remember like complaining about it. And then as I got older, I'm like, oh my gosh, I told my mom this, and now I get it.
But did she know though?
Yeah, I remember liking the song.
What's an inappropriate song you sang as a kid, Nicasio?
It's kind of weird, but what's your fantasy? But the remix, I was singing Foxy Brown's part.
Foxy Brown part. Shout out to Luda. That's funny, Matt.
Probably My Neck, My Back.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Very good family-friendly song. Let's reminisce. What's an inappropriate song you sang as a kid, but you didn't know it was inappropriate? I believe Erica is on the line. We'll talk to her next. Okay, so we're talking songs you sang as a kid that you didn't realize were inappropriate. Like for me, Tino, mine was Silk Freak Me. Serina was Aaliyah Rock the Boat. Nicasio was Ludacris, What's Your Fantasy? And Matt, our producer, was Kaya, My Neck, My Back. Erica, you had a song, I'm sure.
Definitely. For I think it was my 7th birthday, I asked for the CD by the Black Eyed Peas for My Hump, because I love that song. And now I'm like, wow, I was 7 years old singing that in front of my parents, telling them how that was my favorite song.
That's funny. And I can only imagine like being like, the parent looking at your kid singing this, and you're just like, oh my gosh, she's going to be trouble.
I'm surprised they never told me anything. Like, they let me listen to that song.
I mean, there has to be a time when you think about it, because as a kid, you just don't understand like sarcasm and sexual innuendos and stuff like that. You just like beats and melodies. So it was just, even Britney Spears, like, I mean, think about like, I'm a slave for you. How dirty that song is.
Oh yeah.
I love that song though.
Oh my God.
I bet you do.
Oh damn, Serena.
But I was older when that came out.
Very curious as to what yours was, man. We have a show page for our Instagram. It's kind of new, so give us some follows on there and jump into the comments of the video. You'll see it. I'm even giving you a rendition of Silk Freak Me. So jump into the comments. Tell us yours. The page is at Tino Cochino. Again, that's on Instagram.
Coming up
next.
right here on Tino Casino Radio.
All right, listen, we do this little game called Are You Smarter Than Nicasio? It's like multiple choice pop culture vibes. And if you can figure out the answer, we'll figure out what to get you hooked up with, because we got tickets to everything. All you got to do is play. It's coming up next on Tino Cochino Radio. Are you smarter than Nicasio? Let's play the game. This is Enrique, correct?
Yeah, this is him.
All right, bro. Nicasio is going to hit you with this question. He'll give you some multiple choice answers. Just think about it. Pick the one that, feels right, and hopefully we get you hooked up, okay?
All right, for sure.
Which rap star used to go by the name of Kris Kringle? Is it A, Tyga, B, Ludacris, or C, Young Gravy?
Ludacris.
Oh, dang, he got it.
Oh, wow. Nicasio made it real tough. He's like, which one can I put in there that has the name Chris already in it? Made him think today, baby.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
If you were in an open relationship, is there any possible way for you not to be jealous? I mean, that sounds crazy, right? I came across this TikTok. This woman speaks on how she keeps from becoming jealous. Does that make sense? Keeps from becoming jealous?
Matt, tell the truth.
I think so.
I got it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Whatever, guys. We'll share it with you next. All right. So, first of all, to be in an open relationship, I mean, God bless you. I there's no way I could do it. I'm too emotionally involved.
Oh no, I could never do
Yeah,
that.
it's crazy, right? So I saw this TikTok. This woman basically spoke out on how she avoids jealousy in her open relationship. It's Tino Cochino Radio. Let's listen.
We get into it here and there about stuff or like parenting stuff or whatever, but I've never fought with this man. It's just so healthy and normal, and people think that it's not because of the surrounding factors, but I don't involve myself in surrounding factors.
So when people say surrounding factors, I think they're thinking about the non-monogamy.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the relationship, is this a topic of conversation or not?
I mean, Nick's always been a playboy. Everybody knows that. Like, he's always been that way.
So are you then aware of other partners?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I'm not like checking your following and seeing where you're going and asking who this girl is and all of that stuff. I'm kind of like I see this. Is this a situation? Like, what are we doing here? I really try to just mind my own.
Shout out.
So basically, she's just saying she knows what it is. She knows the situation that she got into, and she just kind of removes herself from it in a sense. Serena, what are your thoughts?
I could never. I would never put myself in this situation. I'd never be okay with this situation. I just feel like, I just feel like I'm too jealous. And then also, I want someone that's about me just as much as I'm about them.
Okay, so let's say when he is with you, though, like he's all about you. He's into you. You get it all. Does that take away when he's not with you?
What do you mean?
Like if he's with you and he's giving you his all, his everything, you don't even ever think that he's with anybody else, because when he's with you, he's giving that to you. When he's not with you, technically, if he was at work, he's not giving it to you at that moment.
True.
If he was doing whatever, he's not giving that to you. So does that make sense? Like if he's with someone else, how would you really
because
know
I'd
what's
be like,
going
so
on?
you're choosing your free time to be with somebody else, and that would always bother me.
Yeah, but you'd have free time to be with someone else as
But
well.
I wouldn't want to be with somebody else.
I mean, you don't get bored of like him choosing you all the time. You don't.
No, that's what I want.
Is it, or is it society? Is it because of society thing?
I have a real question. Hold on. I feel like for the past week or so, Nicasio's kind of been dropping little hints. It feels like low key you're trying to like stir some drama in her relationship.
No,
Why?
I just call it what it is, how I see it. So if I see it like,
So what do you see?
I see you deserve better.
Wow, no, I have a good husband.
And that's you? Is that you?
Never said that.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Yeah.
Couples who do this are 80% more likely to stay together long term. It is Tino Cochino Radio. Serena, what is this thing?
Resolving conflict within 30 minutes.
I ain't no one doing that.
So being that you're somebody that gives the silent treatment and doesn't really like to resolve conflict quickly, how does this make you feel?
This depends on the conflict, though. Like sometimes I'll be mad for days, and then other times.
Hold on. Mad for days?
Yeah.
What makes you
my God.
What's an actual thing that happened that made you mad for days?
Ooh.
Because that's crazy when you think about it.
I think it's just things that, like, if I were to say, like, this bothers me, then it happens again, then I get mad for days.
Repeat offenders.
Here's what's crazy, though. You can't even think of what it was. So was it even really that big?
I mean, in the moment it is.
You know what's funny is that I'm the same way. Like, if you don't crack first, I'll be mad for days. Like, I'm not going to crack first when I know it wasn't.
You mean apologize?
Yeah. Like, you're going to have to say something. And then usually, she'll say something within the hour.
But my husband, I feel like if he knows, like, okay, this could lead into a fight that's going to cause tension, right away he'll be like, I'm not trying to fight with you. And I feel like that usually diffuses the situation. Like,
That's
it's
good.
like, okay, you're not
Holding on
trying
to something
to
for
fight.
that many days is crazy because, not that you're crazy, sorry, but like when you hold on to something like that, can you not feel it in your body?
Oh, yeah, I do. But I
And
need
so
to.
you don't mind feeling toxic for multiple
I'm
days?
not toxic. You shouldn't have made me mad.
Well, you got to have a backbone, too, at the same time. You got to stand on business.
But for days?
Your backbone's
Bro,
going to crumble from all the weight inside you.
It don't matter who it is. Like, if someone makes you mad, you're going to be like, yo, like.
Not if it's my wife. Or when we get in a fight and if there's like a little bit of like silence after the argument, I'll just stand there and be like, all right, we're talking about this until we talk about it and get it over with. And look, we're still together 18 years later.
That's a win.
I mean, I'm still together 11 years.
Call me in 7 years.
I mean, you posted a 4th of July pic. You said, all that's missing is daddy. I was like, where's Paul?
He was working.
Why is he always working? Paul, take a day off. She's She's gonna leave.
She's mad about that too.
I see the signs. I'm gonna be honest. Some of my favorite times on TikTok within the past couple years was with the Island Boys. Remember them? Island Boys.
Yeah.
Island Boys.
Didn't they make out with each other?
They did. Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a guy on TikTok that what he likes to do is basically. Is everyone familiar with the Cameo app?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
If you've never heard of it, it's just if you're a celebrity, you can have an account, and then people can reach out to you on Cameo. They pay you a certain amount of money, and then you request for the celebrity to read a script for you. Normally, it's for birthdays and stuff or anniversaries.
But it's like C-level celebrities.
I mean,
right?
there's some on there. There's some A-list, but you got to pay them like $10,000. Like,
dang.
I mean, yeah. There's a few A-list people on there, but the Island Boys are on there, and so this guy on TikTok, what he does is create the wildest scripts, and he pays people to see if they'll actually read them. And the Island Boys did one about a yeast infection that is so funny.
Gosh.
I want to play it for you next. Okay, let's talk the Island Boys. It's Tino, Go Chino Radio. I'm sure you guys remember them. If not, here's a quick reminder. It was a hit.
It sounds way better than the original.
It was a good song. So there's this guy on TikTok that I guess what he likes to do is buy cameos, which basically it's like a website or an app for celebrities, and you can pay them to send you shout outs.
Yeah.
Right? You type up a script, give it to them, they'll read it, and there you go. It's like a cool anniversary, birthday gift, whatever. So this guy will type up the most outlandish scripts, send them to celebs, pay them, and see if they do it. So what he decided to send to the Island Boys was a script that his daughter got her first yeast infection.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And that she's a big fan of theirs, and she's really embarrassed, and she's just looking for positive encouragement. And I give him props because he really does. He tries to be like genuine and heartfelt. I think. Let's listen.
Hi, Island Boys. My daughter Chloe is a big fan of you. She's 19 and just got her first yeast infection. Can you give her a pep talk about how this means she's a real woman now?
Hey, Chloe, I heard you're a big fan of the Island Boys. So, yeah, you an island girl. I heard you're dealing with your first yeast infection. You feel embarrassed. Yeah, it's a very normal thing. It happens all the time. Do not be ashamed of it. Let me tell you something. I've dated girls that had yeast infections like 10, 11 times in a matter of a month. It happens. A yeast infection is very normal. Do not be embarrassed. Just don't tell people about it. It's okay. Just tell someone that you trust, and that's pretty much it.
Bro, first of all,
That's good advice.
the fact he worked yeast infection into the song is cool. Yeah. I heard you got the first yeast infection. This is so funny to me, bro, because he really was trying to be sincere.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I thought that was kind of kind, right?
I mean, it's a great message. I don't think any girl would want their dad to go get this type of message from the Island Boys, and then, hey, honey, I know you just had your first yeast infection. I did something for you. And
yeah, and it's on TikTok going viral. Oh my God.
It's everywhere. Real quick, shout out to Chris D'Elia. I was streaming his podcast over the weekend, and he was talking about this. I was like, bro, we got to bring this to the radio. It's funny as hell. So shout out to the Island Boys. According to a new study, it says men that are like less financially stable are more likely to be left. No
Okay.
Oh, that's sad.
We know what the ladies want. We'll talk more about this next. Apparently, men with no financial stability are 3 times more likely to be left by a partner. I feel like that's common sense, isn't it? It's Tino, Go Chino Radio. Serina has more.
It says, as much as we hate to admit it, women are wired for security, physical, emotional, especially financial, and they only stick around for, I guess, like for a little bit.
Hey,
but if you're in long-term, like financial hardships, the woman's gonna leave.
Where's the love at? What happened to the love? Like, isn't that
Serina,
like a, you know?
Do you agree with this?
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
But no. Okay. If I'm in my 20s, I feel like I'm not necessarily like, oh, this person doesn't have financial stability. But as someone in my 30s, and if I'm going into my 40s, and if me and my husband weren't, like, we didn't work out, then yes, I'm not going to date somebody who has no financial stability. And then also, like, if I'm already in a relationship and let's say, you know, like my husband loses his job, I'm going to stick around. But if he can't figure out a way to get out of this, if he's like, oh, like, he becomes a victim, like, almost, and he doesn't want to get up and get out there, then I could see that.
But you would divorce him?
If he's stuck in, like, if his survival instincts aren't kicking in, then yes.
But what happened to like a independent woman going out there making her own bread and just holding her own and able to pay for him too?
It says nothing. Okay, in today's day and age, most people are in a 2-income household.
Yes.
So it's not like, oh, he's not taking care of me. No, she's out there working too.
I can tell you, I've been the provider before, and it is not always about the money, because then what ends up happening is when you do provide, then if the money is ever referenced and it's taken the wrong way, then it's thrown at you as you're weaponizing it and you're using it as something else, and then the money doesn't even matter. So it's such a fine line to walk when women say that they want a provider, because they want the provider, but they also want to feel independent. And if you bring up the word, if you bring up that you're providing, it's almost like, yeah, but don't ever tell me that you do that.
Yes, and I get that. But also, like, okay, I'm trying to think of like, okay, so I've said before, like when I first lived with my husband, he didn't really make me pay anything. And he never came home and was like, oh, the dishes aren't done or they're not this. But because he did all this, I did try to do all that. And I feel like that is a partnership, though. So if like there is a partnership. So also if your female partner isn't doing anything, then I think that there's like this lack of a partnership.
Yeah, no, I get that 1,000%.
I don't know.
Nicasio, you look confused.
I just, it's just crazy to me. Like, just like where we're at today, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm not saying like I'm just gonna leave if like he loses his job. I'm saying if it just like becomes like a victim and he's not trying to do anything, then or if the person is just blowing their money all the time and we're falling behind on bills because you cannot take care of things, and like yes, like that a woman's gonna leave you.
But this is where the through thick and thin comes in
of the wedding vow.
Exactly. Like you're married, so like, you know, whenever you like they're down, this is where you pick them up. You don't
better for worse.
But you you can only do so much if someone doesn't want to help themselves. You cannot help them.
But you have to, because you're a partner. I'm
not saying as soon as my person loses their job, I'm out. I'm saying if they can't get out of this rut on their own, and it's been years, and
the partner to have Serena's back. The man made a vow too to be a partner to the woman. So if he's not pulling his weight and he's like not contributing, I can see that being a big stress. And Serena said women are wired to be taken care of, right? And we're like, why should we shame women for how they're wired if we want to act
then allow us to take care of you.
Women are wired to get a wire.
Huh?
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I don't know if that made sense.
MoneyGram.
Tino Casino Radio.